Position. All right, we are live. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of our watch party. I am joined by Miss Swift, who is temporarily unavailable on video, but we can hear her and she can hear us. Welcome, Miss Swift. Okay, I know she's
Hi,
there.
hi everybody.
She's there, and she is going to be joining us, audio and video, very shortly. Um, all right, so welcome everybody. This is going to be a blast. This is a really odd movie, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I have a lot of things to talk about. I hope you guys do too. Um, Without further ado, we can go ahead and start. We're at about 40 to 41 seconds in from the beginning of all of the Swift. Welcome.
I'll be going back off camera soon in just a second, but I figured I'd be here for the countdown at least.
Um, so yeah, sync point, and your audio is a little off. I don't know.
There we go.
Is
Sorry,
it
I
okay?
had moved the mic back. I
No
figured I'd be
worries.
here for the countdown at least. Then I
Perfect. We'll do
run
the
off camera
countdown, and
again.
you can, yeah, if you need to vanish, be a ghost, as Calbut is saying, you can. All right, so we're about 40 seconds in from the beginning of the movie where the Spyglass Media Group logo is on my rental is about 40 to 41 seconds. So without further ado, if everybody is synced up, Miss Swift, you want to give us a countdown?
Okay, we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play.
Press play. Right on. All right. So I think all the settings are right. Let's see. Oh, and I'm only about 2 seconds behind because I didn't press play when I was supposed to. So,
No,
um,
the horror.
um, okay. Well, we've already got the chat going on YouTube and Discord as the
Time for a
plot.
swift exit.
Yep. Go ahead. Go ahead. Um, as the movie gets going, I want to do a shout out to everybody who is joining us here today. Over on YouTube, we have Edward the Black Prince, Calbot, and Mad Matt joining us. Over there in Discord, let's see, Calbot, Edward the Black Prince. Hey, guys, doing double duty. Chaos Fear, Alex Peacock, Matt's over there. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Great crowd today, guys. Um, all right. We are okay. I got to start off the comments by giving an applaud for Patrick Dempsey, who I don't know if you all know and love him from Grey's Anatomy. We can go off talking
Maynard,
about, yep,
Maynard,
um,
maniac.
yep, yep. I know him best from Grey's Anatomy and a little known movie from back in '87, Can't Buy Me Love, which was my first introduction to him when he was just a wee lad. He was still so cute back then, and they don't call him McDreamy for nothing.
I
Um,
think I was introduced to him like just in his role just before that, which was Loverboy, where
and I had
he
not seen Loverboy. Can't Buy Me Love was the first time I saw him. He was, we go through that awkward teenage phase. He was just this awkward kid, but a lot of fun in that movie. And I actually saw Can't Buy Me Love in the movie theater.
oh, I saw it
Um,
like on cable, but yeah, I remember that one. That was a classic.
yep.
That was like a reoccurring story. Like oh look, popular kid. You know,
Yeah.
buys like it was it aura farming they call it now, or unpopular kid aura farms from a popular person.
Um, so yeah, Edward the Black Prince, that mustache is a crime. That guy's mustache, I don't even know how you would describe it. It's not, it's just all kinds of wrong. Um, and of course, what Thanksgiving would be without Black Friday. I don't think stores do this anymore, but this used to be the go-to Black Friday for everybody. They would open their doors they would usually open the doors at 3 o'clock the next day on Friday. And Thanksgiving used to be off limits, but then, not to be outdone, a lot of stores would open on Thanksgiving and they would
Yep.
open up late at night after everyone's eaten. And yeah, and chaos would ensue. Welcome back. Welcome
Yeah,
back, Miss Swift.
I had the misfortune of working retail at that period of time where they tried doing that. Except for, I
Yeah,
believe my state, which is the same state at the time as this one, was they had rules against that. So you technically couldn't open on Thanksgiving, but they opened at like 12:01.
exactly. And that's how they got around these laws.
Yep.
Um, I believe where I lived at the time, there were some injuries and or deaths associated with rushing in the crowds, which is, I don't know about you, but a $200 TV is not worth someone's life. Really, it's not.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, and Matt is saying PTSD. I worked at the mall for 20 years. Do not recommend holiday shopping. And yeah, and so Edward the Black Prince, the internet has put a stop to the riots for the most part. Absolutely. So this is a thing of the past. We're not going to see the crowds, the panic, the riots. Um, it's insane. Now all the shopping is done online, and the sales go on for 2 to 3 weeks before Thanksgiving even hits. So, guys, you can still get your deals online. Um, oh, so Chaos Fear. I'd wait a few days, then just go on YouTube and search Black Friday fights. Much safer and more entertaining. Yeah. Um, but this movie is taking full advantage of what the exploiting that Black Friday riot chaos, and it was literally like this.
Hmm.
People panicked if they thought that someone else was getting the deal ahead of them. Um,
Ranks ranks right up there with those fight for the cheap wedding dresses.
that's so scary. Oh, that's so scary. You
I
know what?
know
People
they
do
still do
save a
that.
few bucks. Um, exactly, Calbot. The most unbelievable thing about this movie is that the riots are over waffle irons. Yeah, that you get the free waffle iron. It's not a stretch to what the reality is, because the reality is these Black Friday events, they would give away free items to the first 20 people in line, first 25 people in line, first people in the store, kind of thing. But here we are introduced to this bunch of kids that they need a phone and they figure this is the best time to get it, which in my mind would be the worst time. But anyway, so there's like 6 kids right now. We got to keep the names straight because they're all relatively unknown. You guys might know if they've had other roles or not, but for the most part, these are unfamiliar actors to me, whether they've been in anything else. So I have my cheat sheet. I've got the actors and their character names, just so I can keep track. And of course, Patrick Dempsey, we all know him as, what is his name? Sheriff Eric something or other. Newland, Eric Newland. Um, and so the actor at the beginning with that mustache that was a crime, he is actually the owner or manager of this Right Mart. And that gal, she's famous. She's only in it for
Gina
1 or 2 scenes.
Gina Gershon. She was in
Gina
Face Off
Gershon. Yep.
and Bound. That's probably where a lot of guys might know her from.
Yeah. She's got quite a big Wikipedia page. She's been in a lot. Um, so yeah, the one thing that these kids are doing wrong is going on the side entrance. And of course, if you've been waiting, this reminds me of like a concert venue when you're waiting behind to get into a concert. This Yeah, and panic will ensue. And if someone thinks you're
Yeah.
going in a side entrance, they're going to follow. Yeah, Edward the Black Prince is saying how horror stays cheap, cast nobodies. Yeah. So the character, I know a few of their character names, but the actors, I'm unfamiliar. So we're gonna have to kind of keep following along in this movie. Um, oh, Edward the Black Prince already did my shopping.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, my thing was I would like maybe look at the sales, wait till it was all over, see if there was anything left towards the end of the day, get the rain check and leave.
Yeah. And they still do rain checks. So there shouldn't be a hurry unless you want a $100 television at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, they tried it. Oh my god, the audacity, the entitlement.
Yep, exactly.
Oh wow,
Well,
dude.
at least they have one law enforcement officer and a couple security guards to keep the peace. Yeah, this is where they're going to run into trouble, and this is the trouble, which is this is reminiscent of the Stampede at the concert venue at the Who concert in
Yeah,
Cincinnati.
a couple
This
of
is
like
the exact same problem they had. Is that the people that were waiting heard the band practicing and thought they were missing the show, and everybody starts pushing,
mhm,
and the people in the back that start pushing, maybe you don't realize in that situation you're pushing against other people, and people die, and
yeah.
it's not a
There's
good thing.
it's been a couple like there's
Yeah.
like soccer stampedes, and I believe this one in specific was what was it, a Walmart maybe, where something like this happened where people fell over and one of the deaths was like, and then I think they got trapped under the doors.
Yeah.
So it's
There
like,
have been confirmed deaths from this kind of stampede, and if you do fall like that and you get trapped, people just will run over you because they're still so focused. This
or
is
like
just it's
there's,
madness.
or also it's like a wave and the stuff behind you, you just kind of get pushed along and carried along because there's like also there's crowd asphyxiation. So when the people are pressing against you,
Yeah.
you can't you can't catch your breath.
Yeah.
So and then like
Exactly.
it just keep pushing and pushing.
Yep.
It can happen in like 20 to 30 seconds. I
It
know.
it can happen really fast. You're right, and already we've got that. People are getting trampled. And I mean, what horror movie would not be complete? Yeah, there they go. There's a waffle iron. Get your free freaking waffle iron.
Yeah, what was it?
Um,
I know a couple
well, this is a
basketball
great way to start
venues.
a horror movie.
Yep.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's like retail is the greatest horror. And it's like, yeah, there was a couple basketball games I know, like, where the doors, people got stuck at the doors and that's how they got lost. Like six to eight people like instantly like that.
Yeah. Um, and and they're making they're exaggerating it for this movie, but this is how it really does happen. This is how the chaos and this is how the death really does happen. Um, I guess people just you get so focused and caught up in that, and there's a riot mentality and a crowd mentality that's no joke. It's scary.
Ooh,
But yeah,
yeesh.
we're, we're gonna move past this scene in just a little bit, but let's experience the horror. Eli Roth is immersing us in this horror.
Ugh, body
Um,
horror. Ugh. Oh, nope.
yeah, yeah. This is it's sick. And there's a lot of cursing. I mean, these people are pretty freaking serious about their freaking waffle makers and $200 TVs. That's she was scalped.
Yep,
And I guess what's really horrific, guys, is all the people running around doing their business and not concerned about it at all.
yep.
Yep. Uh, um, yeah. So we've already got. Oh, we do have a kill count on this movie.
Oh, look.
Um, Yeah, and I had seen it yesterday, but we're just gonna go through the movie. I think we have 3 confirmed so far, right? Um, and that is the basis for our story going forward. We are in, Plymouth, Massachusetts, and it
Supposedly. Sorry. I'm like,
supposedly.
yes. It's like I'm from New England and I've been to the place where this is set a couple times and nothing. And I look
Hey,
at it, I'm like, wow, that is so Canada.
okay, it's supposed to be set in Plymouth
Midland,
because it does revolve around
around
exactly.
John Carver.
Yeah, Mad is saying, okay, suspension of disbelief that a shopping cart wheel would function well enough to scalp that woman. Thank you. Good point. Yeah. So here we go, guys. We're fast forwarding a year later, and
Lewis
this,
Littman, or oh, sorry, he's always will be Lewis Littman to me.
and he's still
From
got that stash. Would that be considered a porn stash? Is that like a porn mustache,
it's pretty
guys?
close. Would need to be a little bit bushier right towards the
Okay,
end.
all right. Um, yeah, I had not seen Suits, but that's
Yeah,
one of his most famous roles. But he really is a
he plays
prolific character
slime.
actor.
He plays the perfect slime balls. I like.
Yeah,
There's one of those actors. You're like, oh my god, you are so punchable. It's amazing.
the character actor you want to punch. There you
Yes.
go. That's what we'll call her. Yeah, Alex Peacock is saying, "LOL, bushier." Yeah, he needs
Yeah.
like a bushier mustache. Um, okay, good point, Chaos Fear. Don't think people would riot in an S Mart when Ash is working. Okay, there you go.
Well, that's another. That's one way to start a stampede. If people hear gunshots, they're like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, they would either run into the store thinking they better get their deals before the gunshots,
Or
right? Before the, people start dropping, or they'd flee.
yep.
Um, and I find that interesting. Okay, so that waitress who we know from the riot the year before, she was part of the problem. And
Hmm.
so the cop is still like really friendly, like nothing happened.
John Cava.
Um,
John Cava
yeah.
masks.
So, okay, so Miss Swift, you're from back east. Do you have that accent of the
Not
John Cava?
quite. I can do the selfie one though. Oh my god, it's freaking Dot. Oh my god, we got the freaking Prius. We got the guy here with the freaking with the freaking John Cava mask. They're going. Why are they at this diner and not going to the donkeys?
Love it. I love it.
John Carver of Mars. Yeah. So
Yeah.
funny thing, I watched a horror movie last night, and it turns and the character was named like it was he was like Papa or Doc Carter, but it turns out his name was John Carter. And I can see why they were having the funeral for the character. I was like, John Carter of Mars, of Mars.
What movie was that?
Oh, it was called Curse of the Undead. It was a vampire western, black and white from
Okay.
like 50s.
All right, I'll write that down. Um, we've got there's a couple movies I want to mention. Um, and so I want to talk about well, we're in a lull. Okay, so we're a year from the chaos. So we have a lull in the movie. I want to talk real quick. Totally off topic, but something really fun. Um, so I haven't given up on Casper Van Dien movies. I think the guy needs
I'm sorry.
he needs a lot of love. Um, and he's got quite a filmography, all right? I'm going to give him props for actually being a successful working actor for decades. Um, I have a homework assignment for you guys if you're interested.
Now,
One of his worst rated movies ever, according to a lot of polls, is a little known movie from 2015 called, okay, sit down for this, Sharktopus versus Whale Wolf.
oh, did I
Um,
see that one? It was pure
did you
cheese.
see that?
I might
And
have.
I'm pointing okay, and I am pointing it out because right now it's free on Amazon, and I apparently it was a TV movie, or like direct
Yes,
to video.
it was just one of those Sci-Fi Channel specials. That's why I'm not sure if I've seen it because I watched a lot of those like Sharktopus versus whatever, Mega Python versus Gatoroid. That one's just funny because that one had both Tiffany and Deborah Gibson in it.
Okay. Um, so as a homework assignment, I am going to be watching this on Thanksgiving Day. I don't want to do a watch party on it, but I want to show love to Casper Van Dien. He rocked in Starship Troopers, and I just want to. Okay, I'm going to give him some props and really boost up his career. So everybody, if you can, if you have access to Amazon and it's still free, let's all watch it and we'll talk about it next week.
Yep.
Um, and it really is as corny as the title suggests, Sharktopus versus Whale Wolf. But it should be fun. If anybody is in need of a laugh or a fun time this Thanksgiving, let's check it out. Calbot says nope. Okay.
And also
That's
that
why.
John Carver house, I think that actually might have been legitimately filmed on location.
Oh, with the okay, so that scene that we just saw with the graffiti was the John Carver house.
Yeah, I believe that might have been.
Okay. So yeah, so we are revisiting these teens a year later, except for the one kid, Bobby, who was severely injured
Yep.
and is no longer part of the group, or he's an outcast.
Hmm.
Um, okay. I know one of the guys' names is Scuba. He's the guy with with the jacket. All right, let's name these guys so I'm familiar with these
Next
characters.
victim. I like the name of the diner.
Um,
Capotan head.
Capotan, Capotan. All right, so he's Scuba, and I think his girlfriend is Yulia,
Hmm.
right? Am I? Yeah, the blonde with the long hair, Yulia, and then okay, guys, I want to keep these guys straight.
Uh,
Ryan, is that Ryan?
I think Ryan is the one in the jacket, the other guy in the jacket, the one who was bench pressing the VCRs or whatever.
Gotcha. Okay, and that's Gabby because she's kind of like the star, right?
Yep.
Or is she
Oh no,
Jessica?
I guess this is Ryan in the coat who just came in.
That's Ryan. Okay. All right. Oh, Eric is saying, sorry guys, I had a concert today. Next time I will join you. Have a great watch party. Right on, Eric. Have a
Okay.
great concert.
Enjoy.
Oh, he had a concert. Okay. So there you go. Um, yeah, we're gonna follow these characters because right now it's just kind of like the generic group of teenagers in all horror movies.
But you said can't buy me
Okay,
love. Looks like he's trying to buy their affection. I think my affection is negotiable too.
yeah. Well, isn't
But
there one kid in the group that has the means he wants to buy his way into the group?
yep.
Um, Thank you, Matt. Ryan is the discount Ross Geller, and didn't you put that GIF on there, Matt? Discount Ross. Yes, that GIF over there.
Look, we were on a break.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so if you've watched enough horror movies, you know the guy usually in the mask sharpening an axe blade. He's up to no good.
Words are weapons, sharpen your knife. Makes you wonder how the other half dies. Quote in excess,
Yep.
devil inside. Swimmers.
So yeah, she is none the wiser. She doesn't, of course, now she doesn't see anything wrong with it. Yeah, Edward the Black Prince, she deserves it though. Yeah, she was part of the problem. But there's
Very
also this psychological component of mob mentality that it's mob think, mob rule. It's when you get into a group that behaves that way, you just become a different person. Some people are prone to it. She
Remember when we
obviously
watched
was.
Exorcist 2? The effect of the good locusts on the bad locusts?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's
They
not
can't
that.
resist the brushing of the wings.
Right. And it's not that the bad locusts become good, the good locusts become bad. And here we go. Here's our first manic kill. Ooh. Yeah,
Nope, nope,
I
nope,
don't.
nope. So, if we're gonna talk
Oh,
about when we
yeah.
first saw this, I saw this on Thanksgiving with my family, sitting next to my mom, and she's spinning half the thing like this. But then again, it could also have been because we were all sleepy. But it was just like, and I was like, I'm like covering her eyes. I'm
Mm.
like, yeah, nope, nope.
Does your mom like horror movies?
No, she doesn't. She's more of like a drama comedy person. And then like, like black films, like stuff like Tyler Perry or whatever. Well, not even Tyler Perry. Even we were like, oh, those are a little rough. Those are a little rough watches. You're like, oh,
Okay.
but
But for her to join you with a movie like this, that's kind of cool.
yeah, well, it was like a Thanksgiving tradition. Like we go to movies on Thanksgiving. That's just something we did. We did,
Oh,
you know.
that's nice. Oh, so you saw it in the theater.
Yep.
Nice. Who else saw this in the theater a couple years ago? And who's watching this for the first time? So we don't want to give away any spoilers because this movie is only 2 years old. Um,
Well, within the limits.
within limits, right?
Oh, oh, there we go.
Yeah, that is a classic Eli Roth kill.
Yep.
Classic.
Well, also the classic in Eli Roth film is the most sympathetic, likable person gets it first. And you might say in this one it was probably Gina Gershon's character.
That's right. She
You
was
know,
the
in the
first
Green
one.
Inferno, it was, we'll say, the nice guy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, hey, Chaos Fear. That's a cool gift.
half off.
That's the Burger King.
Plus
Just
size
looks just like
jeans.
John Carver.
Those were creepy. uh,
Um,
jeans half off. Yeah, Mad Matt.
yeah, that was a very good kill. Very good. Um, I love Eli's filming style. He's also a screenwriter.
Yep.
But I don't think he wrote this one. I think he was just the director.
Well, he came up. He and his friend, a longtime collaborator, came up with it. So he thought it up way in like when he was
A
younger.
long time ago.
Yeah, and so he and his friend, they were like, "Oh, and we could do this, and we could do this, and we could do that." And
Yeah.
then they did the trailer in Grindhouse, and they're like, "Okay, that itch has been scratched. We got all the ones we wanted. Let's leave it be." And this is literally brought to you by fan demand. So they hounded him and kept at him until he said, "Fine, we'll make the movie." So they wrote it. And here we go. And they very wanted it to be very Massachusetts. And they originally wanted to film in Plymouth, but I guess the timing wasn't right or something didn't happen. And the company that reached out to them was Canadian, so that's where they went.
Yeah, this has been in the works for a very long time. What I find interesting is this has a lot of mixed reviews. Um, and it seems like the legitimate reviewers, they either love it or they hate it. Um, there can be a middle ground. The acting is it's pretty solid. I think the writing is pretty solid. The special effects are amazing. Um, so it can be formulaic, of course, when you're dealing with a serial killer movie.
Yep.
It's it's all pretty much the same, right? You just the difference in how you tell the story. and it's either a high quality movie or a low quality movie, and it either lands right with the audience or it doesn't. Um, yeah, this is a good one. Yeah. Do we know this guy, the driver of the truck?
Uh, off the top of my
He's
head,
been in a
no,
lot of things.
but he looks familiar. I forgot. I think I looked it up once. Forgot.
He just, to me, he just seems like a really good sleazeball in anything he would play.
And even if I don't know this guy, I know this character.
Don't we all know a guy like
he,
that?
oh, a lot of these guys around here. Right. Oh my god, y'all.
Yeah,
Horror
you'd
is also
think if they
tricky.
were all from Plymouth in the back and back east, they would all have that thick accent. Hey, that's
Sometimes it
Jessica.
depends.
Okay,
Okay. All right.
Jessica is Nell Varlek. Okay, how do we pronounce her name? Varlik Varlik Varlaque Varlaque.
Let me see if I can. Thanksgiving.
And the two characters on the left, I just think of them as part of the teenage group, but I know they have names. Yeah, Edward the Black Prince. Horror is also tricky when you work with campiness. Some people just can't stand it. Right. Sometimes it lands, sometimes it doesn't.
Has to be done just right.
Well,
Sometimes
bringing
it's
in
like layering
Patrick,
on your sauces.
right. And bringing in Patrick Dempsey as like the heavy hitter actor can go a long way. I think since his Grey's Anatomy
Yep.
days, I don't really know if I've seen him in anything. And here he shows up in a horror movie.
Yep.
And Bobby's back.
Yay. Distasy.
Hmm. Huh. Bobby's back. Should we be concerned?
Maybe.
Hmm. Huh. Yeah, it's one of those horror movies. They'll bring in twists and turns, and um, who knows?
And sometimes you watch it and you're like, oh, it is literally who we thought it was all along. There was no twist coming. Oh, damn.
There could be a twist.
Yeah.
There could be a lot of twists.
It's like sometimes you subvert it. Do you double subvert it? Do you double, triple, subvert it? We're like,
Ah,
just tell a good story. I don't care. Give me some good kills, some entertaining kills.
exactly. So that's what we have in this movie. We have a lot of good kills. Um,
Bobby is
Alex is
discount
saying,
Big Bang Leonard. Haha.
yeah. Alex Peacock is saying he took his Gray's money, did some racing, and can only work if he wants to. That's a good life.
Yep. I'll also never forgive him for unleashing that plague on the world in Outbreak.
Was he in Outbreak?
Yep, right at the beginning, he dies in like the first 10 minutes. He was the numb nuts who released the infected monkey.
All right, Patrick Dempsey. Let's look at, because he does
First,
have quite an extensive career too.
yep. I think
Um,
that happened just prior to Grey, so
oh, that's right. He was in Enchanted too.
yep.
Outbreak 1995. Yep. Yeah, and I think that was yeah, Grey's Anatomy has been on forever. I think they're in like their 35th year or something.
Yeah.
I stopped
Well,
watching a long
I
time ago.
never. I think I watched part of the first episode, but other than that, I haven't watched it.
Yeah, the first couple seasons were good, but then it just kind of drags on, and it's really
Yeah, I
more of a
got it.
character driven show,
There you
and I
go.
got lost interest.
John Cava. John Cava of
John
Mars.
Cava.
John Cava of Mars.
John Cava Maz. Oh, so okay, so the waitress's name, Lizzie McCullen. Let's see if
McCullen.
she is. Um,
Let me just sit here
was
doing
she in there
that.
long enough to be on? No, my list of cast. She was not even in there long enough to have a little mention. Does anybody know who played her?
Looks like a trip to IMDb is in order.
Exactly. Yeah, Alex is saying, nah, that was like 10 years before Grey's. So
Yeah.
Outbreak was in 95, Grey's started in 2005. So yeah,
So,
10
and he looks
years.
so wicked young in there. It was just like prior, and he didn't have like he looked cute, but he didn't have that McSteamy look to him yet. He hadn't like filled out in the face as much.
That's true. Because once he hit Grey's Anatomy, he was McDreamy or McSteamy,
Yep.
whichever one, who knows. Um, yeah, Matt, security guard is discount Chris Farley.
Yep.
Mall cop,
There's
Paul
another.
Blart, Mall
Yeah.
cop.
There's also another
No,
lesser
that's
known
Kevin James.
comedian that he reminds me of.
He does look like and present himself like a Chris Farley did.
I,
So what was his crime during the riot? Did he not do anything or was he was just a worthless security guard and now someone has taken his revenge?
so the Lizzie character was played by Amanda Barker,
Amanda Barker. All right.
who
R.I.P. to you, Liz.
yes.
Ah, Calbut, he ran away. Yeah, he's a
Yep.
coward.
I'm not sure if I'm sticking around for that either.
It's like he's trying to be tough, but he knows someone's in the apartment. Um, is he trying to make atonement for his behavior the year before?
Ah, not the
Because
not the electric knife.
he's getting what's coming to him. That. Oh, yeah. All righty then.
Hey, that looks like my travel bag. Come back here with that.
Have you ever put a human head in your bag before? Probably not.
No, and I've never seen the movie Eight Heads in a Duffel Bag either.
Oh, that's Guy Ritchie's movie, isn't it? I haven't seen that either. All right, so we've got a serial killer amongst us.
Scuba dipping. Ha ha. Yeah, right,
Yep.
Max.
Yeah, same, Calbot. I was going to nope out on this movie if something happened to the cat, but at the end of the scene, I was all in for the duration. Yeah, same here. Because yeah, it's okay to go after the people in the movie that had it coming, but not the cat. Oh,
Scuba bag.
Alex is saying eight heads in a duffel bag is hilarious. Maybe that ought to be one that we visit. Let's see.
Ah,
All right, so we've been focusing a lot of attention here on Jessica, and the horror is building within her life because she's getting the notification that
mhm.
something is afoot, or something is
Horses in the
ahead. But
head.
yeah, Matt seated at the head of the table.
Table.
But
Ah.
Yeah, is it weren't you telling me, Miss Swift, that there's, like, one part of the movie that you might look away at? I think I know what part it is, because
Yeah.
that's the one that I will look away at too.
Yeah. Well, I'm finding
Um,
that I was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm wanting to look away at a lot of this." I knew, like, one was
yeah.
definitely the opening scene there where it was like, I was like, "Nope, I didn't wanna do that one." There's scene later. Some of these are okay. I'm like, "Yeah," some of them I'm like, "Nope." But yeah.
Some of them, yeah, Eli Roth tends to get really specific and graphic with kills.
Yeah.
There's I don't think if any of you have a queasy stomach, I can alert you that there's one scene that I looked away at anyway.
Mhm.
Um,
Actually, I was thinking about it, I'm like, there might be another I get a couple too where I'm like, nope, nope out."
yeah, but it's all special effects, and so if you guys
Yep.
want a heads up, I'll kind of give you a heads up. Um, but yeah, he's still rocking that porn stash ish. It's I'm just shaking my head. And so his wife was the gal that got scalped by the shopping cart.
I thought
But
it was
I would like go ahead.
oh, sorry, I thought his wife was the other, uh she was the wife of the other guy, the one who's protesting out there now. Oh, well, I don't know.
Oh, the blonde?
The manager, the guy who's the manager.
Oh, could be am I getting the characters mixed up? Because
Yeah.
the gal who died, who was she married to?
She was married to the
The
manager
manager.
guy. Cause remember he was cradling her body and saying, "No, no, no,
Oh,
no."
yes. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. How soon I forget the details of a movie that is I'm just focused on the kills and the kill count.
Yep. Well, that was the big draw of this one. Nothing else about it was just like, "Eh." You're like, "Yeah,
Like
whatever."
plots? The yeah, do we have an underlying theme?
We have
Character development?
a
No.
selection of people we want to die. Check.
Exactly.
Outrageous kill.
Um,
Check. There you go.
exactly.
If you're loving that mustache, be sure to stay for the after credit scene.
I will, Matt.
I
I
will.
very rarely stay till after the credits.
I try to, but I don't recall if we did for this one because it was late. It was Thanksgiving, and we were like, we're all
Well,
falling asleep. Let's go."
if you guys want to stay, we can stay for the credits and we can check out the after credit scene.
Yay. Yes, let's do it.
If you're up for it, yeah, let's do it. Um, yeah, it's what, an hour and 47-minute movie, so it's probably just a couple minutes of
You're so brave. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's such a Chad. Literally.
didn't we know kids like this in school though?
Yeah.
And the teacher's just shaking her head. Ugh,
He's the protest but bro. He's
yeah.
so like
Deep.
for everything, and he's just
Oh,
like he's so into everything and all the causes, and then like all the girls are like, "Oh my god, oh my god," and then just
they
like how
think
he's just
he's
like,
so deep. Oh,
and then like I like the like little ab show. He's like, "Oh yeah, just look at me. I'm just, I'm
and the girls fawn
just so
over him.
moved."
Yeah, exactly. Yep, and for these kids, life goes on.
Ah,
So, yeah,
yeah,
teachers have blogs. Doesn't everybody have a blog?
yeah. Well, that's what you get for buying a paper. Oh, look at them.
Everybody
They're
does.
comforting him because he's so upset.
He's so deep. He's
He's
such
so
a deep
moved.
thinker.
He feels
Yeah.
things so deeply, so deeply.
Jeez. That's a cool nickname, though. Scuba.
Mhm. Scuba diving, dibbing.
Mhm.
Okay. I wonder if
So it's up. Go
hmm?
ahead.
was gonna say, I wonder if 10 to 20 years from now, any of these people will be, like, so big, you're like, "Oh, yeah, you remember that time when they were in that horror movie?"
And it's interesting. I pay attention. I think a couple of these actors could make it big. I think they have potential, but what do I know?
Yep.
Um,
Mad
they're
Matt
not
says.
they're not as wooden and oh God, what's a good word? They're not really just phoning it in.
Yeah. Disinterested,
I think
stiff, said, Mad Matt.
yeah,
So
go ahead.
sad, nice abs.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch these actors on screen. They're engaging,
Yep. They're not that,
but
like,
this
I
is a
don't know.
slasher movie.
Yeah. There's only deep they get, so deep they can get,
Exactly.
but they don't feel as, like, awkward as a lot of the teens and slashers do. You're like, like,
Yeah. Yeah, where they know they're just going to be in walking through because they know they're going to get killed.
mhm,
And they're a lot of times they have to work in order to get into the business.
mhm,
Um, so they do their role the best they can, knowing they don't have to put everything into their performance.
mhm,
But it's nice to see these young actors at least look like they're having fun
yeah.
and really want to do their best.
I didn't have a time to mock up my pilgrim hat before we started.
Oh, that's right. Well, if you haven't, maybe. Um, oh, that's right, because you won't be here next week because
Yep,
Thanksgiving's coming up.
yep.
Well, that's okay. Before you know it, we have one more week of November, and then we're going to get into the Christmas movies. Um, and I'm going to do my best to wear ugly Christmas sweaters for those
Ooh.
and get into the spirit. So if you guys have any ugly Christmas sweaters, um, we'll have fun with those in December. Let's get through Thanksgiving first. Um, Matt, they won't last long enough in their careers to outdo AI casting. Yeah. I fear the industry um, when AI, um, oh, when AI takes hold. We're just in the beginning phases. And I know there's been a lot of pushback from um, artists in the industry. So, yeah, sit tight, guys, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. Okay, I just got a question. Was it decided, are we postponing Die Hard? I think we can go ahead and I'll still do Die Hard next week, but I do realize it's the Sunday after Thanksgiving, so it might be hit or miss for you guys. Um, if you like, I mean, I can still do it if everyone is still going to be around. If you're on the road, if you're traveling, if you still want to watch it. Um, so yeah, I'm up for suggestions, but I'll be here, so I think I'll go ahead and still do it. Okay, Miss Cheerleader on the
Yep,
trampoline.
I
Here
forgot
we
about this scene
go.
too.
Here we go, guys. And it's pretty quick. I mean,
And that's pretty
yeah, he
strong too. You can't just that's not like what was it? Saw one joke said where they're like, you do that, like why aren't you like snapping your neck every time you go around a corner too fast? You're like, oh, ah,
yeah, and this was some pretty quick kills.
yep,
Not like some movies they drag these kills out.
yep,
Boom, he got it and then she got it on the trampoline. But it wasn't really graphic.
yep.
Um yeah, okay, so Calbot says I'll be here. It just seems too early. I always watch Die Hard closer to Christmas. Yeah, I thought about that. Um Yeah, and I've got other movies for Christmas, but Die Hard next week will kind of get us into the Christmas spirit, Christmas holiday, Christmas everything. So that's we'll kind of kick it off with Die Hard. Okay, here's a question, guys. For anybody paying attention, because I sure wasn't, the two characters that just got killed, what are their names? Does
Oh,
anybody know? Is it important?
uh, er, nope. They were just horny teenager one and horny
Horny
teenager
teenage.
two.
Yep. Or better known as the guy watching the cheerleader jumping up and down on the trampoline. Yeah,
Amy.
interesting take, Matt. This movie is very inconsistent in tone. If trying for gore, it's not gory enough. If trying for camp, it's not campy enough. I think that's a very good observation.
All right, so
And
apparently it's Amy and Lonnie.
okay, and Alex is asking a follow-up question. Does it matter? No. But thank you for the names, Miss Swift, because now they have names.
In death, members of Project Mayhem have names. Their names were Robert Paulson. Their names were Robert Paulson. No. Oh, nope, different movie.
Yes. But yeah, it doesn't matter. But we'll send them off.
Cheerleader and Jock say goodbye.
Cheerleader and jock.
And now sashay away.
But they weren't having sex,
We didn't get
right?
there yet. They were
We
just
didn't get there.
horny.
Not yet.
They were just getting about to get freaky.
Yep.
Coming soon, Eli Roth's Camp Goer.
There
I,
you
I
go.
think I'd watch that at least
I
once.
would. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Um,
It's the other thing that keeps horror movie budgets down. Limited locations, preferably somewhere like a woods where you can control it. You don't have to account for taking a lot of stuff out of the background. You can usually use either go a park, free land. It also, from what I understand from filmmakers specifically, is that you can
mhm,
get good depth of field when you use something like a forest, so where you have like your different layers. So that's often the reason why you can also filming in a forest.
interesting point.
You know,
A little tidbit of knowledge.
well, we are talking about the
Um,
Catherine Van Dien sci-fi movies, and I was like, I used to joke I would watch them, and I was like, oh look, generally speaking, here's the formula: a group of people being menaced by something in a forest. Like, was it an alien? Was it a
yeah.
sharktopus? Like something. Was it a group of other people? But like generally speaking, you could count on a group of people being chased around a forest by something.
Which is a very standard
Yep.
sci-fi horror flair.
Yep.
Someone's always being chased. We just don't know by what. All right, here we go. John Carver's after her.
He's got to carve her up.
Um, okay, good point, Alex. I'm trying to place this high school. I'm big into IMDb. I was noticing that when they showed like the foyer entrance with the staircase, that staircase looks very familiar. And I want to say, does that take us back to the Breakfast Club feel?
Yep.
Or is anybody else feeling like it's a more recent movie? Um,
Mad Matt, did the killer have enough time to scrub that bin sparkling clean? He has movie time, and
I
yeah,
don't
this
know about you.
definitely. Hmm?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say this is definitely giving me the vibes of the cosmetology school back in high school, where they did those
Do
classes.
high school I was just gonna ask, do high schools really have this kind of cosmetology lab classroom?
Not this big. Ours, I think we did have one, but like it was maybe a tenth the size of this. It was like maybe you could sit 4 to 6 people in it. You didn't have all this.
Yeah, 'cause this is made for like 20 to 30 kids in this classroom,
Yeah.
so
And also, it was like my high school, we had the main high school, and then you had the classes that were out in a trailer.
yeah.
So we had some classes that were out in a trailer because I guess we didn't have enough room in the school proper, or they needed some special stuff. But I'm like, yes, glad I never had to go to classes in the trailer because I'm gonna do that in New England. Go outside to tr- there for your classes. It's like nah,
Mhm.
and
Oh,
you
yeah.
still only had the same amount of time as everyone else to get between your classes too. So like, oh, it's a pain.
Um, yeah, and the problem with those trailers is that they still had to heat and cool them, and something always went wrong, and
Yep.
the classrooms were always super cold or super hot. Um, yeah, our high school had that too.
So
Okay,
making
so
it.
here comes Bobby running from somewhere,
Yep.
and here comes Ryan running from somewhere.
Running. Oh, I like the little push that coat off. It's like, whoop. Let me see.
Oh, do we have the beginnings of a love triangle, Bobby or Ryan? Oh, Calbot, yeah, beauty school dropout from Greece. That's exactly what I thought of when I
Yep.
saw that cosmetology classroom.
Beauty
Um,
school dropout. No graduation day for you.
for you. Oh, the days of Frankie Avalon.
Yeah.
And I think it was the one movie where Stockard Channing was way too old to play a teenager, but there she was. All right, so now everyone's suspicious of everybody. We're getting to that point in the movie. Are we about halfway done? We're about halfway done. So now suspicions are growing and everybody is anxious and yeah, you should. And we have this Russian family for no reason
Yulia.
in Plymouth or
Yulia's exchange student, I guess.
well, I mean, we have a lot of different ethnic and cultural groups represented here.
Ooh, think we've been to that party too.
Yeah, raise your hand if you've been to a party like that. Not recently, but I have
Not
been.
recently. Like I
Yeah.
said, like I don't know the name of the actor, but I know that character.
I've never been to a party where they had a rope line.
Not the rope
It
line.
was
Yeah.
it was usually everybody show up.
There was that person sitting by the door. They're like, or sometimes it was just literally just a house party, but like for a handful, person was at the door and they're like, "Give me that 5."
Yeah. And would the Black Prince know and never want to? Yeah. You're not missing much.
It's like you did it once, and you're like, "Oh, why? Why? This is not my scene. What the hell am I doing here?"
Yeah, they're really overrated. But in movies they make it seem so fun and everyone's having such a great time.
Yeah.
And it's usually just a bunch of people getting wasted, losing control.
And also, depending on where
Um,
you are, it's the only thing going on. It was literally the only thing you really did could do.
yeah, in a small town, if there's nothing else to do, that is usually where kids would gravitate to.
Yeah.
But he's the one with the house. He's the one with the weapons.
Get the force multipliers. It's a room of drunk
This guy is still
a-holes. A-people.
recognizable. We gotta know him.
Yes, yes, Edward the Black Prince, I feel you.
Yes. Yeah. As I grew older and grew up, I realized what a waste of time people like this in situations were.
Yeah, you're like, "You got it." You're like, "Oh, it's you made it made it seem so cool." Then you go, you're like, "Oh," just like the misery on display. You're just like, "Okay, been there, done that. Not me.
Yeah,
Gone."
exactly. It's not a way of life.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be a way of life. All right. Well, these kids are at least trying to protect themselves.
Little little pig sticker, little.
Well, it's good for close encounters.
Yep. Hey, always a little element of surprise when you're in a situation like this
Yep.
can make all the difference.
That's right, because I'm sure they're thinking they're a target.
Mhm.
Well, I don't think she's an exchange student, so
Oh,
it's
it's just
her
that
and
her
her.
dad was just a mobster. Okay.
Yeah, the impression is he's like this Russian mobster.
Mhm. Okay, the McCurry guy that says he was in The Expanse. So,
Mm.
oh, there goes cop. Well, but
Oh,
unlike
he's caught sleepwalking.
s- unlike sleepwalkers, he didn't get stabbed with the corn on the cob.
Yeah. Um, Matt sent a picture. Hey, I have that Heather Thomas poster.
Who didn't? My cousins had it, I think.
Yeah, that and the Farrah Fawcett poster
Yep,
were big back in the day.
Julia is discount Julia Stiles. Yeah, yeah, she is.
I can see it.
I forgot who I used to think Julia Stiles was. Julia Stiles would discount someone else. I can't remember. So I remember around the era of like oh, one with
Let's,
Ryan Gosling and Sarah Michelle Gellar. Cruel Intentions. Around the Cruel Intentions era, there was like a couple of the ones who I couldn't figure out. I was like, they all looked alike to me.
yeah. Yeah, they were young, they were blonde, so they all could
Yeah,
be interchanged in their
yeah.
roles.
Cop, Bob.
Ba-dum-bum.
Bum. Good one, Black Prince. Edward the Black Prince. Oh, there goes Daddy. Here's Daddy.
Well, Kava is using silencers, so he's getting a jump on the gangster. Yeah, Matt, Russian
Nope,
jump
nope, nope,
scare.
nope. Russian attack.
Yeah, yeah, this is, yeah, it's kind of cool. It would be extremely painful, but yeah, in the air wouldn't necessarily kill her right off the bat.
Ooh, ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, then extremely painful.
And the sound design here, where you're like, oh, this also reminds me of that kill from what was it? Freddy 6, the one that was meant to have the 3D ending. Freddy's Dead. You had the kid with the with the earplug, the hearing aid.
Am I getting
They,
feedback from your movie? Is that where I'm hearing it from?
I don't know. Is there something?
Um, I don't know. Can anybody else hear it?
Oh!
Oh yeah, this
Ah!
ah, oh, oh, is brutal. Oh, oh, that would hurt.
Oh, so much. And I've been pricing power tools. Well, this is exactly what I needed to see.
And I have a bathroom renovation going on right now. That's not what I want to hear. No.
Can't sleep,
Uh,
can't me. Like she's just like she's been through it. She looks like she's been through it. Just like
yeah, she's seen things.
she has seen some stuff.
Was a good kill.
Yeah,
That was shot beautifully, and the gore
took his time.
was in our
Also, like,
face.
and all the stuff he prepped for that. He had like hostages and
Mhm.
phones and everything, and he silenced and
Yeah, so it's like he's targeting these 2 guys right here on the couch.
yep,
So obviously it goes that the people he wants to torment the most are the ones that last the longest.
yep.
So that's kind of the feel that we're getting here. Um, Matt saw that coming, but bum. Oh, okay, that's his wife. We haven't seen her since the beginning of the movie.
hmm Well, she's the new wife, so she wasn't yeah, around then, I guess.
So they're using logic now to to bring the killer out,
The
but even
stepmom's making all the
about
sense
it,
here, y'all.
talking about it in front of the victims and the civilians, that's the cops need to do that like elsewhere.
Yep.
But as a plot point, it's just bringing the characters deeper into the story.
Now John Carver. John Carver. Harvard Law.
Yeah,
No,
John Pava.
it's Carver. Oh,
Yeah, my
well,
parents were from back east.
yep.
And I'm at times I can adopt that accent, but it's
Can't
been a long time. But after
can't
this
really
movie,
do
I
the.
will have that.
I can do some of the main. Well, I can definitely do the dot, but then you want to go for the Cape Cod accent, so that's more like this one. It's like you say things like Bob. You don't say Bob. You say Bob. Bob.
Cool.
It's a little. It's
Boston,
slightly
it's the
different.
same kind of Boston accent.
Yeah, because Southie is a little more like yes, but then you got that Cape Cod one, which are a little more like yes. Your little Bob.
Good.
I can't quite get the main one. It's like, son, said you're from down east. Son, this here's an island. You didn't cross a bridge. You ain't here yet. And you most assuredly can't get there from here. I can't
You
do
get bonus points for that accent.
I can't do Vermont or New Hampshire. I haven't tried those enough. And then there's the Greenwich one. You're like, yes, lovey, yes, we go home. We went down to Pipping to, for like the James. It's like we played tennis with Muffy and Dave and Pipping. Pipping. When was the last time anyone saw a Thanksgiving parade? Did I try and watch it a year or two ago? And like I said, since I'm still in the Northeast, there, some of the ones are pretty, pretty shway. Watch 'em on TV.
Yeah, Edward the Black Prince, are you wondering, like, in person seeing a parade or on TV?
I don't think I've ever seen one in person.
I don't think so either, but, yeah, the Macy's one is always
Mhm.
on Thanksgiving. It's, like, the most famous one. Yeah, has anybody seen one in person? Is it like um, a staple? The only one that I know of is the Macy's, and that's through New York.
Yeah. And I do like well, like there's like this Macy's. There's some smaller ones. Like I said, being from the land in the Northeast, some of the smaller towns do actually have their own. So I've never been to some of those.
Now this scene is about to get unhinged, like, literally unhinged.
Parade scene reminds me to recommend a drop dead gorgeous watch party.
Ooh,
Mad Mad. That's the one with Sandra Bullock. Or no, I'm thinking of the other one where she was a beauty pageant.
uh,
Whoa!
yeah, this is we're gonna lose count on the kill count for this.
And there's that clown suit there that reminded me more of the one from Hell House LLC. Oh! Ouch!
Ooh, that's good, epic. How did they I'm curious, how did they get away with filming that gory of a scene with kids in the car? Because I thought that there were, rules against kids on set when there is gore like that being filmed and when there's a, adult theme being shot.
Ooh.
So we've had what, 4 kills? 3 kills in the parade.
So let's see. The turkey, the driver, then the police officer there. Yep, this is
Oh,
one.
this
Nope. This is the nope for me.
yeah, this is unhinged and just above over the top. I should say over the top, even by horror movie standards.
Okay.
Um, this makes me a little squeamish to watch, but it's okay if you guys got to look away. He is basting her to put her in an oven and cook her.
Is it parade? Okay, so Denise Richards versus Kirsten Dunst is Drop Dead Gorgeous, right? It's like, yeah, Edward the Black Prince. Nobody questions the scary clown prancing in the Thanksgiving parade. Well, it takes all kinds of weirdos.
Well,
Yeah,
they brought Pennywise.
I was definitely thinking he looked like something like one of the killer clowns from outer space.
Yeah. Or Pennywise, man. If you bring
Yeah,
one of those clowns into a parade, everybody would go nuts.
more New England horror there.
Yeah. Um, yeah, Edward the Black Prince, you have to butter the flesh, Sharon, for flavor. Yeah. Yeah. This is okay, this is beyond the regular gore that you would expect,
Yeah,
but you gotta hand it to him. John Cava has come up with some original kills
yep,
and some fun ones. Um, so yeah, for anybody that is kind of squeamish or wants to look away, yeah, Matt, it is tame compared to other horror movies. Yeah, I
yep,
guess my tastes have mellowed. I used to
yeah,
watch the gorier the better, and now I just kind of want something a little bit more than just regular
yep,
gore because I've seen them all basically.
yep.
Um, yeah, she would have done better. Yeah, if she had a way out rather than hiding in a corner somewhere because she
Yep.
knows she's not going to be able to get away.
It's like run, hide, fight. Come on now.
Exactly. Yeah, those are your options: run, hide, or fight.
We have to turn up the heat.
Yeah, what would be the proper cooking temperature? Like 375, maybe 450? Not to get graphic, but bone in,
Well, that's the
probably
other thing is, like, you
400.
don't wanna cook with all the internals in there.
Yeah. Have we figured out where this setting is? Is this an underground cabin or not underground cabin, but like underground or an abandoned place?
It looks a well, no, that's a light. I was gonna say it was looking slightly above gr ground, but no, this is definitely looking like we got a cabin, a rustic cabin. Um,
John Carver cabin from before, was it?
maybe. Well, it didn't look like it was this big. Come on, girl.
If anybody knows, shout out. I'm just curious. Yeah, wasn't there a mention to this actress? Yeah, there we go. Matt had mentioned Kathleen is played by Karen Click from Mutant X.
Okay. Wow, Mutant X.
Yeah, Edward the Black Prince looks like a basement.
Okay, now we're definitely above ground. Looks like a new
Yeah,
good old New England root cellar.
yeah. There's a lot of basements back east. All right, and she doing her best to stay calm. Stay calm, whatever you do, stay calm. Okay, are we? Let's see, where are we? We've got about a half hour left.
Yep. Gotta keep it moving.
We gotta keep this moving. All right, I'm gonna do a shout out to another actor and highlight her career because I think she did a great job in Hill House, The Haunting of Hill House, and
Hmm.
Bly Manor. Um, Carla Gugino, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Um,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was first introduced, and well, okay, this scene's about to get epic, so I'll have to interrupt myself. Um, I want to shout out to her. She has been in the business for decades. My first introduction to her was in Spy Kids, but she has been around a lot longer. Um, she was a child actor, like in her teens. But let me tell you, um, I was really impressed. There we go. Epic kill right in the back.
Yep. S-
Um, but she impressed me with her acting chops in Hill House. And then she was in Bly Manor as like a supporting character, and she did a lot of the voiceovers in there. Um, Very engaging actress, and she was in things like Gerald's Game. Um,
Watchmen.
very, what is it?
She was in Watchmen,
Yep, she was in Watchmen.
and the
She
other
has,
one, Sin City. Sin City.
she was in Watchmen
Yep.
and Sin City, I believe.
Yep.
Um, okay, so yeah, this gal now is being roasted alive. This is a little bit much for me, but it's still an epic kill for a horror movie.
Yep. Definitely,
Yeah.
this is one
Um,
I like. Yep. Yep. Nope. Nope.
oh, um, so yeah, this scene's a bit much. So anyway, if um so Carla's acting chops, she was very engaging in Hill House. She was one of the main characters that brought the story forward. If you haven't seen it, you guys, I know you know who she is because she's been in everything. Uh,
Also another Falcon Crest alum, apparently.
yeah, I mean, I printed out her Wikipedia, and her filmography alone was like 3 pages. So she's done a lot of minor work. She did star in Hill House. So she's been in like the industry, like she's an overnight star, but took her
20 years
decades,
in the
I guess.
making, like Lin Shay.
Yep. Yep. Um, so yeah, she just really impressed me in Hill House, and it was one of the few Mike Flanagan shows that Netflix has released onto a DVD. Netflix is not releasing The House of Usher or Midnight Mass on DVD. It will never do that because it owns it all. Um, so yeah, because I don't have Netflix, I can't watch those shows anymore,
Mhm.
but I can get the DVDs. So anyway, just shout out to her. I She's impressive.
Yep.
Yeah, Matt, don't all child actors do some minor work? Absolutely. They've been in a lot of stuff until they make it big. And so you think they're like overnight stars, but in reality, they've put their dues in for decades. Um,
And all over tan. She should have
yeah.
she would have never
Yeah,
died. Basic rustic cannibal themed Airbnb. Looks
exactly. A rustic Airbnb serial killer feel. Yeah, sign me up.
pop, she's done.
This scene is just a bit much.
Yep.
You think, what, 30 years ago, would this scene have even made it onto the big screen? Like in the 80s, can you picture a scene like that? Because I hasn't it been done before? I'm thinking it has, but not to that graphic extreme. Very clever.
Mhm.
Streaming it from a video so you don't get the location.
Yep.
And he must be using some kind of advanced VPNs that they can't track. So he knows what he's doing.
So, it's partially it's better than some of the TV shows you see now where like they have was it like the teams like what is it, Criminal Minds, where they're like you're like, yeah, they establish that they have a super hacker on the team who hacks into all this random stuff. But then when you need that one killer who can't be found that way, it always half the time it turns out, oh no, in addition to all the other stuff, the killer's a super hacker too, and you're like, oh my god, really? It's
Exactly.
just I like this one that's just so like it's just basic. They didn't need to be a super hacker. Do you want red wine or white?
Okay. Yeah. And she came out of the oven like really roasted well, well done. So she must have been in there for hours.
Especially since
Yeah.
he didn't clean her. He didn't clean out the insides there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. For some reason, this this part where he starts carving her up, that's coming up. If you guys need to look away, it's just a little spoiler. For some reason, I find that scene just a little bit much. But after all
Meatloaf
that
for
we've been
dinner
through
again.
in this movie, yeah, Matt, Rocky Horror carved and ate meatloaf way back in 1975. So yeah, this has been done. Um, not very often.
It's a rather tender subject.
How about a bum? But at least Kava basted her in butter.
First, we baste her with real creamery butter.
Yep. I can't believe it's not butter.
Mm.
Okay, here we go. Another kill.
Oh, tenderized.
Mm.
Oh,
So I'm getting the feeling a
he
lot of
took.
these special effects are done practically and it's not all CGI. Look at that. This Kava is just relishing in this.
Me, Kava, Kava.
Kava. I know Kava. And he saves all his kills, but after a few days, wouldn't they start getting a little ripe?
Ripe.
I think ripe. Is ripe the right word?
Yes,
Yeah.
ripe.
Ugh.
Little rancid.
Um, okay, who posted that GIF? Was it you, Miss Swift? Meatloaf for dinner again? Chilled monkey brains?
Those, yep, those for me. Like, and the one above it is the feast scene from Dark Crystal where they had roast nebri, my favorite.
Um, yeah, that monkey brain scene from Temple of Doom. I remember seeing that in the theater, and I was,
Yeah,
what, 12 or 13 whenever that movie came out. Okay, he's carving her leg. I could do
yep.
without that.
Yeah, like I
Um,
remember seeing Temple of
yeah,
Doom. I
I
was
could
just like, from
all
the
pass,
bugs,
guys.
from the dinner to the
Um,
bugs. It was like, nope, no.
no. Um, yeah, so this Temple of
Gamey.
Doom was such a I don't know if it was a mistake to do it, but it certainly had enough controversy that it was one of the reasons why we have a new rating PG-13. Um, it was above and beyond gross for a PG movie. Yeah,
Yeah, so salty, mad.
you're
Who's clicking
salty.
all those likes? Yeah, I want to know too.
Yep.
What weird sort of psychopaths were clicking likes on that one? And yes, as meat, they were gamey. Now he
You would
really is John Cava.
you wouldn't be surprised how many psychopaths and psychos there are online.
It's like John Cava of Malden.
All right.
Need some honey glaze. What about the stuffing? What did they make the stuffing out of? I don't want to know. Is it like butternut squash? What's going on?
Intestinal squash or intestinal stuffing, right?
Maybe a little pumpkin? Little pumpkin. Ow, oh, oh. Got to twist an ankle.
Um, okay, so yeah, in response to Matt's, who is clicking all those likes, even in today's world, if we take this to 2025, if someone was to post something like that online, there are enough crazy psychos in the world that people would be watching and they would be clicking like and they would be wanting more. The internet can be a very dangerous place.
Oh no, not the sheriff.
Not the sheriff. Okay. So she made it out. Is she going to be,
Our
let's
final
remind,
girl.
our final girl? And this is, okay, Jessica. That's right. Her name is Jessica. Does she have the potential, guys, to be the final girl?
Pepperidge Farm remembers. Minute Maid. It's like, we'll leave the light on for you. No, wait, sorry, that's Motel 6.
Uh, yeah, we'll leave the light on for you. That is Motel 6.
So what was the one for Minute Maid?
Minute Maid orange juice?
Minute Maid orange juice and like they had like the powdered cup stuff. They used to have that little jar, the little
Like a
scoopable.
tagline?
Yeah, I think they did. Like they used to do the Minute Maid commercials.
Minute Maid's current tagline is put good in, get good out. That's the current one. Okay, how much time is left? All right, 18 minutes, guys. We're gonna stay through the credits.
Ooh, here come the hammer.
Ooh.
Mm, 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 mm.
That's a really brutal way, up close and personal way to die. All right. Well, we have 18 minutes left, guys. Um, well, I don't want to give it, we're not going to give anything away, but I think we're approaching, like, as things wind down and there's not too many people left to kill, that I think the killer is going to be emerged anytime. Anybody take any guesses? And you have to have not seen it before to guess. Oh, Matt, hammer time. Bum. You can't touch this.
Stop. Hammer time. Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised if someone puts a gif of that, him in his pants from the video. Hammer time.
there you go.
Thank you.
Sorry, that's mine. Sorry.
So I kept thinking it was mine. It's time. Is it time to change your battery? Do it twice
No,
a
it's not the
year.
battery. We need to change the master one, and we can't get our landlord to like do it.
It's one of those.
Yep,
And it's all connected to one master um, smoke alarm.
yep. But I probably should change the ones nearest me too.
All right, what's going on here with Jessica? Is she realizing something?
Captain Hammer, Doctor Doctor Horrible, sing along blog.
Yeah, Alex is saying, you know what? When we do the time change twice a year, they always do the reminder: change the battery in your smoke detectors. Okay, tell me it ain't so.
Say it ain't so, Joe. Please say it ain't so. Not McSteamy.
Steamy. He's either McSteamy or McDreamy. I can't remember which one.
Sorry, McDreamy. It's McDreamy.
I can't remember because there was his best friend on the show. They had the nickname Steamy and Dreamy
Mhm.
because they're just both so good looking.
Oh, his accent is wavering. That was another thing. Eli Roth was hesitant to have Patrick Dempsey play this character until he found out that he's actually a Maine native, and this was like his first time getting to use his actual accent on camera, as he was made to lose it for his earlier roles.
Ah, Matt, didn't you comment before about Dempsey's on again, off again accent in this movie?
Yep,
So yeah, I think over time with his acting, he had to tone it down, so it's coming back in chops.
yep.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not buying this reveal.
Nope.
It it doesn't make sense with where his cop persona was during some of these crimes. Um, but yeah, this the big reveal.
And also, who was that running into the building while he was laying there? Was that the other cop?
There was
Laying on the ground?
speculation, and there is a fan theory out there that there was two killers.
Yep,
And they point directly to that scene. Someone was running into that building, so he's got to be working with a partner.
yep.
There's also
Why
there
would his
was
shoe be the
talk.
giveaway? Yep. He's a
Um,
cop wandering in everyone's woods.
Yeah,
Yep,
about okay. Yeah, Edward is mentioning why would his shoes be a giveaway? He's a cop wandering everywhere in the woods.
yep,
Exactly. So that wouldn't necessarily be the main did giveaway.
yep. Although, but I believe when we saw this in my family, we were discussing it afterwards. Someone did clock earlier on at the beginning the weird way that he looked at the wife and how affectionate they were. So they were like, something seems a little off. And they're like, I knew something was up from the way she was handing him a pie and looking at him.
Yeah, and oftentimes there is that little clue that now we can go back and say, ah, it was there all
All
along.
along. Hello, Johnny.
Johnny Devick out traveling late to the party. Hey, Johnny Devick, you are just in time for the big reveal.
Reveal.
Dreamy is a serial killer. And still his hair, there's not a hair out of place.
Still, his hair is fabulous.
It's still fabulous. It's all that salt and pepper, just nicely groomed.
Mm,
So maybe it was Bobby that came to the rescue. Maybe that was him who went through the door. But there was also a fan theory that there is another killer.
Yep. But yeah, but someone was definitely dressed up like John Carver who went through the door while she found this,
Mhm.
found the sheriff there lying on the ground. So either that was the accomplice, someone completely different, or maybe we were mistaken about who it was lying on the ground.
No,
We
it
didn't
was him
land on. Yeah.
because he mentioned someone had hit him over the head or something.
Okay.
It was probably
So yeah,
Bobby.
the time on that was real close.
Bobby's the other killer.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Bang. Oh, ow.
And it's probably not the actual Plymouth Rock.
Are you so sure?
I'm not. What do I know?
It's like I wouldn't put it past us to carve it up and sell it.
Yeah,
A lot of
that
quick
would
thinking
not
in this
surprise
film,
me.
and
Very clever.
we've got a call back earlier to how she talked about she'd fired a blunderbuss once.
What did you call it?
It's a blunderbuss. It's probably not as specifically. It might be a slightly later one. I thought the blunderbusses I think might have a wider muzzle.
Is it different from the musket
Yeah.
because it looks the same.
Well, a musket is generally tends to be a little bit longer, but the blunderbuss is the one that it is shorter. And it has a little bit of a wider barrel.
Gotcha. All right. So, what do you think? What are your bets as to whether that did him in? Because apparently there's a sequel, or
Yep,
it was
I heard about there being a sequel.
they were going to make one, or they have made one.
I hear that they were making it re-released soon. But yeah, I agree with you, Edwards. Get out of the truck. Or do you have something there where you could have chopped that cord? Scrooge McDuck had a great blunderbuss loaded with pepper. Hey, so strange.
Oh, I think my internet went
Everything.
out.
Yeah, you've gone there. We thought.
Nope, I'm
And now
back.
it's like the end of My Bloody Valentine. Look, lift up all the masks on all those firefighters. Act like you've seen a horror movie before, please. A lot of y'all did make smart decisions.
That's what I'm saying.
Sawed off blunderbuss, groovy,
Uh, do
groovy.
we know he made it, or do we know he died?
No, they just said
Um,
everything was incinerated. There was nothing but ash. But you know what that means. It's like soap opera rules. No
yep,
body.
yep. No body. They ain't dead yet. That's right, Alice.
Well, wife pregnant and it's not like you could have a character 7th month and have the character die trampled. Oh,
It was just a dream. Um,
no.
okay, so Thanksgiving 2 is in development and will be released in 2025. Is it out yet?
Yeah,
It's still on the way. A sequel to the hit 2023 horror movie has been delayed, but still in the works.
you better be,
Okay.
baby.
All right, guys, we are going to stay a couple more minutes for the end
Yep.
credits. I don't think we've ever done that before for a movie,
Well, I think we've talked through the credits a few times.
have we? I usually stop them at the beginning, but this will be fun. We're going to see the scene at the ending. Maybe it'll point to what's going to happen in the sequel. Oh,
Oh, this
Patrick
is this
Dempsey.
is so Massachusetts. This song.
Oh, I have it. I have the volume all the way down.
Yeah. Oh, look, we're getting names to these random faces. Milo
There
Manheim,
you go.
Tommaso
Remember these
Pinelli.
actors.
Remember the Fallen. Russell Ewan.
Alex, we did
Terry
last
Cleach.
week. Did we? Okay.
Well, I always
Hey,
let the credits run, even when we're talking. I don't stop the movie. I just let it run in the background anyway. So
okay, I do. I tend to stop it so I don't have to sit through the credits. Um,
Thanksgiving.
didn't we get all the kills there in a like a little montage? That
Yeah,
was
we had a little
cool.
kill montage. Fight Mart.
Okay. All right. So
Shop
we still
Smart.
have a few more
Shop
minutes.
Fight Mart.
All right. I have a couple more things I want to mention, some fun things that came to my attention. Um, and it has one of them is not even movie related. So I heard a little blurb this week about what Dave Grohl and Jack Black, who are like long term friends, and they jam together on occasion. They gave an interview where they basically say Led Zeppelin is the greatest band of all time, and if you're not convinced of that, what you should do is sit down and listen to all 9 studio albums from start to finish, and they will change your mind. That if you have mixed feelings about them. So, that's another challenge besides watching what is that movie?
Versus
Not Sharknado.
versus wolf squid,
Wolf,
wolf
whatever.
whale wolf. So
Wolf.
I don't need to be
Um,
convinced of that because in high school they were my favorite band for a long time.
There you go. So as a homework assignment, I'm going to watch that movie on Thanksgiving, that Casper Van Dien movie. And one of these days, I think I'm going to listen to all 9 studio albums back to back. They said from start to finish, back to back. It's going to be about 9 hours.
Yep.
Um,
Anyone's let's see, we got a couple here for so Patrick Duffy is the second killer. Sure, something like that. His credit animation implies a much different type of movie, what we just existed. And to answer old Johnny Devick's question, yes, I saw the Valentine movie with Boreanaz from Angel. And was it one of the other like one of the other ones, the one I think who was in Wild Things? She was in it too. Sharknado 7 coming soon. But yeah,
okay, so yeah, what is the name of that movie? Okay, Sharktopus versus
this is
Whalewolf.
Whale Wolf.
Yeah. So that's our homework assignment, should you choose to accept it. It's not
Sh-
mandatory.
Sharknado
Um,
peaked with, well,
um,
possibly the first one. 2 or
maybe
3, I think, is probably where you're like, nah. But like
is
Sharktopus.
probably yeah.
Woot.
Um, so anyway, while
Hanover
we're wrapping up
sucks. Ah, inside
these,
joke, Massachusetts joke. Hanover sucks. It does.
what is it?
It says Hanover sucks if you're watching the credits. You're like, oh,
Oh
inside
no,
joke, Massachusetts. Like, yeah, we go. And I'm like, yeah, it does. And remember, Lynn Lynn
Hanover's what?
City
Is it a
the city
city
is
in Maine?
In Massachusetts.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like then there's Lynn Lynn, City of Sin, and then the answer to all your question is Lowell. And you kinda
With
have to
yeah,
say it
with
with
a
that sort of disappointed,
little head roll.
"Oh,
Um, okay, so next week we are let's go ahead and do Die Hard.
okay."
That's we're gonna kind of end the not the Halloween, but we're gonna end fall, and then what is it? Rendell Owen Ovens
Oven's
rules. Oh,
rule. I'm like, "Okay, that was
gotcha.
the oven."
That was the oven that you cooked her in, right?
Oh, they showed Krull clip in this, and Death Wish 3, and
Okay.
Private Resort.
Um,
Private Resort, was that the one with Johnny Depp in it? Very special thanks
that's a
to
good
Quentin
question.
Tarantino and Robert De Niro. 'Cause there's Hot
Very
Resort,
special
Private
thanks to
Resort.
Tarantino and Robert
What
Rodriguez.
because remember, this started off well, they did the short in the Grindhouse.
Yep. And that was way back when, almost 20 years prior. So yeah, guys, we are going to be doing Die Hard next week. I might be taking a day off in December, depending on the schedule, or I might have to push a watch party back an hour or an hour and a half, depending on. Here we go. Here's the scene.
So,
Yay! That was a perfect ending. Um, that
right
was
after
good.
you love bad shark movies right after Lavalantula. 3.2 on IMDb sounds like a movie.
And
Oh, the
to
Crawl
lava
movie
to
poster.
lantula. Oh,
What was like
good.
okay, so what was like wolves, ice spiders. Like,
So
so they went through
yeah,
they
there you go.
they took on every sort of critter. The shark ones, all sorts of python,
Everything.
snake,
Yes, but a sharktopus, I'm up for that.
spiders.
I'm gonna just see how much fun I can have with this,
What was it like?
and I'll probably
Literal.
discuss it
They
next
did literal land sharks. Sharks that were on the land on the beach.
Good grief. Well, I'm in for a treat. Maybe, maybe not. And next week we are gonna be doing Die Hard. Um, unless something happens and I can't, we'll be doing this again next week. And like I said, I think during December movies, which I'll have them all figured out next week, and I'll do the big reveal next week. Um, December 14th, my schedule is kind of iffy and up in the air, but I don't want to miss it, so I might have to push the start back like an hour to an hour and a half, if that's all right with you guys. I'd rather do that than skipping it because I have a really good movie scheduled for that day. Um,
Mad
and
Max.
yeah,
It's like Mad
there
Max.
you go,
Like,
guys.
yeah, made you look. Yeah.
Made you look. Yeah, that was good. Land shark, just like that. That land shark. um, that was from the first season of SNL. I think first or second season. That was
Hey,
classic.
oh, you're that land shark. No, ma'am, I'm a porpoise. So, Johnny,
All right,
talk to
guys.
your student. They never saw Die Hard. I think we need to watch it for Xmas. They mentioned that it was a Xmas movie that wasn't Xmasy, so at least they knew
So
of it.
there's a debate. Obviously, the debate is old as time, whether it's a Christmas movie or whether it's just a movie set at Christmas time. So, as a happy medium, we're having it at the end of November to usher in the Christmas holiday movie blitz. So we can consider it either and or, but you know, it's just a heck of a fun movie, and I can't go. We're not going to go any longer without watching it. Then we're going to be able to put it behind us.
It's like,
Um,
tale is
I've
old
only had
as
it on my list for a
time.
year, so there you go. Um,
Debate as old as time.
it's
Is Die
exactly.
Hard a Christmas movie? Beauty
And we're
and
going
the
to be
Beast.
discussing that next week. Is it a Christmas movie? Is it not? Everybody can have their opinion, and
Yeah.
it's all correct. So
Well,
let's have some fun.
if I'm awake, maybe I'll join you guys in the chat. But like I said, I fly back that morning, so like
Exactly. And I know a
we'll
lot of
see.
people are going to be traveling back home or whatnot. So no pressure. If you're here, great. If not, great. Everybody just have a great Thanksgiving. Whether you're doing it solo, with friends, with family, it's just a great time of year to just appreciate each other, appreciate yourself. And we are just all truly blessed. So thank you, Miss Swift, for joining me. This was a blast.
Yep,
And safe travels. If anybody is out there traveling this weekend, just be safe, be good to yourself, be good to others, and we'll do it again next week. We'll see ya. Bye bye.